Oh, should we, last time we forgot to do it yesterday. You were starting out with some kind of recommendation.
The at the top.
Cherry at the top. Ooh. Oh my God, that's so good.
Isn't that like what I said the first time?
No, we were coming up with like it's the base, it's the crust.
You said it's the crust.
Cherry at the top is perfect. Unfortunately, I wasn't 100. I could be. Do you have anything to recommend to folks? Oh, our
Desktop audio is up again.
I'm not sure if they're hearing this or not.
Oh, music. Right?
Kind of more flexible. Hold on. You know what? Let's do it live, as they say. As Papa Bill says. That is what it should be. Let us know if you can hear this great Ellen DeGeneres style music. All right. Let us know. Queen Bee, welcome. Good to see you. Our friend from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Go Western Pennsylvania. Screw those Philadelphians over there on the east. It's all about that Ohio border, as I always say.
Audio is cutting out a lot.
That would be, I think, because the music was coming so directly into the speaker as well. It was. I think that's fine. We're looking at my.
Is it better now? Now that there's no music.
We do also have the volcano.
You have the volcano.
That's the thing we do need to consider with that volcano is just muting the mic, moving it away, something like that. We should listen to our own stream more, by the way. Who's from Philly? I don't know anybody from Philly, thank God.
Oh, did you run?
No, I was shit talking Philly because we remember Katie B's from Pittsburgh.
Yeah. Oh, so you were just generically shit talking Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all about West PA.
We did go there one time together, and it was
Philadelphia. Yeah.
It was kind of sad.
Home of Aramark.
Oh.
Headquarters of Aramark. It's like the tallest building. Oh, yeah. What's the other incredible company that is beloved universal American institution that is famously headquartered in Philadelphia?
Oh.
You got Aramark and Xfinity, both headquartered there in Philadelphia. So it should tell you a lot about the city. Whereas what's in Pittsburgh? What's headquartered in Pittsburgh?
That people love.
Heinz ketchup.
Heinz ketchup. Oh. It's bad. This is bad,
what?
Dude. You confused Katie B and Queen Bee.
Oh my God, I am so sorry. I just heard her say the B, and I am so sorry. Queen Bee, my total apologies.
Usually he's on top of this stuff.
Yeah. It is my fault. I just heard B, and I was like, oh.
Just I know where the B is.
And she's from Wisconsin. Crappy Wisconsin. Wisconsin, though, is such a fascinating state. I mean,
Have you ever been to Wisconsin?
Yes. I mean,
a long time ago.
Not since like the year 2003. Wow. But I was in Wisconsin. It's a cool place. My sort of affection for Wisconsin does not come from my brief jaunt through it, but rather just it's really fascinating history, fascinating politics, I mean, its football team is publicly owned.
Okay, that's weird.
The Green Bay Packers is owned by the public of
by the
Wisconsin.
State?
No, by people of Wisconsin. Like people own shares in the Green Bay Packers. It's like a publicly.
Can I buy it, or do I have to be a a state resident.
I don't know all of the different rules and how you buy. It's not like it actually makes people any money or anything really, but it is technically
I mean, it's making somebody some money.
It's weird. I mean, that's actually kind of emblematic of the Wisconsin ethos, as far as I understand.
You cannot make another NFL team like that because the NFL rules prevent that, but they let the ownership of the Packers be grandfathered in.
Neat. Who are our Wisconsin politicians? Our big guys from Wisconsin. Oh, it was Scott Walker. That's right. You guys had Governor Scott Walker. Do you remember the world of 2015 when Scott, I buy my jeans, I buy my Dockers at Kohl's Walker?
What was going to be the future of the
Republican Party? He was gonna just tear through the place. We could have been living in a Scott Walker world. But now he's deposed, gone, and probably still buying his Dockers from Kohl's. We love you, Scott Walker. Not really.
Yeah. Point the Scott Walker sucks.
Scott Walker fucking blows chunks. Miss you, Scott. Scott Walker was famous for crippling public unions. And I think shepherding Wisconsin, a one-time union bastion,
it's right there next to Michigan, so makes sense.
But leading the charge to turn it into a right-to-work state too. Why do I allow myself to be hornswoggled by their propaganda? Why do I use the term right-to-work state, union-busting state, anti-organized labor law?
I had to look up hornswoggle.
You ain't never heard hornswoggled before?
I mean, yeah, I guess I've heard it. I don't think I've ever said it.
I'm not sure I've ever said it either.
I've never spelled it for sure.
I don't know where hornswoggled came from instead of deceived or whatever, but it just felt appropriate in that moment.
Yeah, where did somebody swoggle a horn?
Yeah, I don't know. It's such a crazy word. It makes me want to get into a Donnybrook with somebody who doesn't like it. Oh, we're doing some etymology here. It's a slang word of some considerable mystery.
Etymology is mostly, but it got cited as a Americanism in the 1829 issue of the Virginia Literary Magazine. Other 19th century Americanisms include sockdolager.
Okay.
Absquatulate. I don't know. Gallithump, slumgullion, and skedaddle. Skedaddle, I know.
Yeah, skedaddle remains. I haven't heard anybody try to use slumgullion.
Let's make slumgullion happen.
Oh my God, slumgullion! It is so easy to bring back. Holy shit! I can't wait to open a restaurant and put my first thing on the menu as slumgullion, because slumgullion, it's just a beef stew. Wow. Could you imagine ordering a slumgullion to eat as something that you want to consume?
And it does come from slum, an old way of saying slime.
Or mud, or...
Gullion is for mud or cesspool.
So the term for beef stew is a slime cesspool.
The beef stew part, wasn't always what it was used. Mark Twain used it, and he was definitely talking about a beverage and not a stew. But wow, I love it. Slumgolian.
We do have a different name for there is a new term that's sort of replaced Slumgolian for a slimy cesspit of meat.
Swamp
Dinty Moor.
brand of
Armor. Hormel. Slimy meat stew. Yum. You our two tasks.
Yeah, we're supposed to cherry at the top.
We're gonna do a quick little research here. Oh yes, your cherry on the top, and then our research. We have to look up whether what image I have on our YouTube.
Yes. Okay, but just
and then
so Hornswoggle, we have a whole little similarly densely consonanted group of words that are colorful ways to say to deceive. So we have Hornswoggle. It is joined by bamboozle and honeyfuggle.
Well, bamboozle is a great word, I know, but honeyfuggle, nope. Do not. Never seen, never heard
Deceive.
honeyfuggle. All right.
Okay.
While you are gonna do our little search and then gonna do our text test, I will bring up our producer came up with a great idea. Cherry at the top instead of a cherry on the top. Our little recommendation at the end, or in addition to a little something at the beginning, just a cool little thing to recommend. I beat a couple of days ago, Monday maybe. A game I've been talking about a lot, been playing since I started streaming again, called Sea of Stars, a 16-bit styled JRPG, very much evoking the Super Nintendo era of Japanese role-playing games, but it's a Western-made, very modern game. I loved it a lot. It took me about 25 hours to beat. The one little brief thing I'll say as we're moving on here is a thing about a very hard thing to do in any piece of media. Believe me, if anybody's watched my live streams, you know this, how hard it is to do something like this. But in any piece of media, especially video games and especially role-playing games, one of the hardest things to do is pace something, make something interesting throughout, have something that's always tugging at you, making you want to keep moving forward. This like sense of propulsion that you're like never mired down or backtracking, or you're just constantly the drip feed of new information, mechanics, whatever the case may be. In Sea of Stars, there are a lot of interesting things going on. It is a 25-hour Japanese role-playing game that is just as tightly paced as like the best action game. I mean, it's a really remarkable design. Check it out, Sea of Stars. It's on PC, and I think it's on Game Pass if you have an Xbox as well, and Switchboard. Cool. Did you see what kind of image we had?
It's just like
it's just
the
us.
live image.
Okay.
It's us.
It's just the two of us. Beautiful. All right. And then will you go to that live stream?
Yes.
And type in for me, create a channel. Oh, you can't even.
Yeah, I can't type.
Well, never mind. We'll do that later.
We'll do that later.
Yeah. All right. Thank you for doing that. You were supposed to help something with us. Give us a recommendation. What do you have?
I feel like, I guess not specifically on this stream. I'm gonna recommend the app Libby. This is sort of an umbrella app. I love using Libby, an umbrella recommendation, because you're gonna have to do a couple of steps if you don't already have this. First, you need to get a library card to your local library, and probably probably your local library is signed up on Libby. So actually, you can go to Libby first, and Libby's like, hey, Libby is a way that you can check out ebooks and audiobooks from your library. So do you have a library card? And then it'll prompt you. You can like look up the library, and I think you can even, it'll like route you how to apply for one online if your library allows you to do that.
And just a brief, I am certain you could also just talk to your librarian and they would be thrilled to help you get set up. They're cool people.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah. So just, like, libraries in general are just such a great resource, such a bastion of one of the few leftover free places to be where you don't have to be like buying something or like, I mean, you can go into a coffee shop and stay there for hours and just buy one coffee, but I always feel a little guilty about that. Like, anyways, it's a completely non-commercial space that you can just be. So it makes me sad and scared when it seems like libraries might be going away. But yeah, libraries are awesome. And then I use my Libby app all the time, primarily to listen to audiobooks, but also it's a great way. You can check out magazines on there. If you're sick and tired of searching for recipes on the internet that are just laden with ads, or they want to direct you to some other app, like, you can check out cookbooks on Libby. Have that on your iPad and look through some beautiful recipes that don't have advertisements, etc., etc. Any way that you might want to use books. I've read graphic novels. I've read like Marvel comics, Guardians of the Galaxy on there.
That sounds dope, man.
Yeah.
You've been trying to get me to use it for a long time. I'm just lazy.
He's lazy, and he just loves to give Jeff Bezos more money. So,
I love him. Big Daddy Jeff. Have you seen his rockets? Very sexy.
Yeah, very sexy rockets shaped like a penis. So yeah, he's got his Audible. Audible's great for audiobooks, but you do pay real money to the Daddy Jeff Bucks world when you do that. So Libby's the freeway.
Still worth it.
I did that symbol the other day at you, and you were like, because we were in Orange County, and you're like, dude, that's the white power symbol. I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot about that.
I shouldn't do. Has it still been co-opted? It was
already like a troll when it was quote unquote. Well, at first it was a troll, and then it was like, oh, they're gonna like own it or something.
It's one of the many instances.
Can I still do a thumbs up? I can do it. That's safe, right?
It's just like one of the many,
Libby.
Things that moved from the world of joke to. Since 2016, we've had this real problem with reality and defining when things are serious and not serious, and at what point we just and I don't know if you can ever truly decode these things, but it's very much like a Pizzagate type. When did the idea that cheese pizza means a awful and bad thing code for child pornography? When did that go from being a clear joke to being something that people took seriously? So the producer was referring to, she had just made what we had all referred to for our entire lives until not 8 years ago, the okay, good, the nice gesture. But there was a time where that gesture was being switched, in the process of being switched, actively being taken for nefarious, literal white supremacist purposes to suggest that meant white power. And that is a thing that I also think started as a joke, where somebody basically like made the idea that, as a joke, that's what that meant. And then it took on its own, the weight of that made it a self-fulfilling prophecy, and then it did happen. I'm not sure if what's its status is, and who knows? But it's all okay. Does not look like it worked. We'll figure it out later.
I just popped a test chat in. That doesn't work, so.
We'll figure it out.
You
I
know-
try to make some, yeah.
But Katie, or not Katie, oh gosh, now
Queen.
I'm doing it. Queen Bee did say, I don't know how we're saying this wrong, or how we're saying it weird, but she did say, I love how people that aren't from Wisconsin pronounce Wisconsin.
Oh, Queen Bee, I am so sorry. And I'm so curious. What is the proper way to say Wisconsin? I actually did not know it was one that was commonly, like I know Colorado,
Yeah, and we know Nevada.
Nevada, Colorado. I know that those are the correct ones. It actually was an embarrassingly late point in my life where I found out that, we'd been all saying them wrong.
Oh. Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
No, what? Don't
What?
Get to the S later, I think.
What?
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
And then faster. Right?
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Let's do it. Hit it.
Oh. Wisconsin.
Oh, that's testing you.
Yeah.
I did not know Google had this creepy thing. I mean, that sounds.
That sounds like what I was saying.
Yeah.
Wisconsin. I guess Wisconsin.
I think I was saying whiz.
Whiz. Yeah, whiz.
I was doing whiz instead of was.
Whiz instead of was.
Sorry.
Wisconsin.
Wisconsinites.
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Wis-
Cheeseheads.
or triangle. I cheese for a minute.
It's all you. Hit it up.
I mean, it's, how you're raised kind of thing. The way in which I was raised, I'm perfectly happy to create a snack and or a light meal out of slices of cheese on crackers. I can eat cheese on crackers, which I don't think at all that's a weird thing to say or do, but you, sir, you're not to say that you don't like cheese, you like cheese pizza, you like pizza, you like things that have cheese on them, you like cheeseburgers, but you're sort of disgusted by this practice. If I ever, whenever I do it in front of you, you're like, ugh. Like, why would you just want a slice of cheese on a cracker? Now, I'm not talking American cheese, because nah. I did used to eat them plain when I was a little kid, but...
That's dangerously close to charcuterie, and how I feel about any... I don't do any kind of French cuisine. I don't eat croissants. I had to give up foie gras. And so, I mean, I kept up with I only eat freedom fries. I never stopped. All of you little, cowards and, just fair weather war fans,
Patriots.
forget at some points,
Fair weather patriots.
for some reason forgave France for their unbelievably stupid and wretched. I mean, like, can you think how idiotic they look now not supporting the war in Iraq? Jesus.
Yeah, they must
What
really
a bunch-
regret that.
20 years later, oh my God. So I have never stopped. I'm a patriot. I'm a true patriot.
Freedom fries. And making
Yes. And not eating French cuisine.
and making fun of the French just tirelessly.
Yeah. Fuck them. Except for all the bad stuff that happened in France in those like that decade too, because they had some bad stuff happen there. But still, fuck them. I don't eat any of their food. I don't eat. As I said, I had to give up foie gras back in 2003. That was my favorite.
How many times had you eaten foie gras before you gave it up?
As many times as the duck had to eat, or the goose had to eat whatever it is that it eats to fatten its liver. Foie gras is also illegal in California now. It has been for quite some time.
It's illegal in our state?
Yes, I think
Wow.
it's been illegal for a while, actually. Yeah, like because
To
it's.
produce it or to even, like,
I don't know about
can you
importing.
import it
Yeah.
and make it?
I mean, we're a pioneering state for animal cruelty. Um,
When in effect in 2012.
yeah, it's been over a decade now. You can't eat fattened duck liver. Gruesome Newsom strikes again. California is a little. No, I think it's okay. Would you like to play some Blatro?
I'll play some Blatro.
Awesome. Let me get things set up. Get things working here. Blatro, our poker roguelite. Oh, we got a new achievement. We've now seen every tarot card.
Ah,
Hit this. What?
all the cards.
Yes.
Play.
Oh, that's weird. You can just hit the little X if that pops up again.
There we go. Continue.
Continue.
All right. So, what was I gonna say? I actually did not play the last two hands. I skipped that. That's the only thing. I clicked these like right after our stream. Ooh, I guess I should scooter this away.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go test. I'm gonna go do
He's gonna do an experiment. Yeah, so I skipped the reward. I got a free spectral pack. I can't remember what I did with it. And then gives one, and then I skipped reward for a bunch of money. So now I gotta go against this guy, the Manacle, with -1 hand size. See if I can beat him by getting $22,000 out of my hands. What are my special? Okay, Full House is really good. 115 times 10, but also a flush. Okay. And I like playing 8 because I can get a planet, another planet, and I like playing even cards. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm trying to get. Let's just check. No, I don't have any blush. I'm gonna get these jacks because I'm gonna try to get even cards instead. All right, let's discard these. I'll keep the 4 instead of the 3s. I'm just being picky. Okay, here we go. Now I've got 2 8s, 2 queens, but see, 2 pairs not really going to cut it. I really need that Full House, and I don't even want to play that queen. So let's discard one more time. This is getting dangerous. Quite dangerous. Okay, that was dumb. Very dumb. Oh, wow, so dumb. Okay, I'm gonna have to...
Oh, I keep hearing so dumb.
Yeah, I did dumb stuff, dude. I don't have any tarot. Oh, this is dumb. Well, I was really hoping for more 8s, because I have a lot in my deck, but you still get a lot of random stuff. Oh, poop. Yeah. I got rid of, better stuff, because I'm dumb. The kind is 50 times 5. I gotta play something. I have to play... Pair? To play a pair.
Ooh. This is looking not great for you.
High card. I can't just play high card. I have to play a pair. Or do I keep my 8 multiplier? This is bad. This is real bad. It's not gonna... +4 multiplier, so that'll still give me... I get 1, 2, 3 there. This is real bad. Oh, poops. This is not gonna cut it.
Well, we'll start a new game. Maybe we'll play some Splatoon.
Oh, that might be fun. Okay, let's try this with the pair. Wish I'd leveled up that pair a little more. Got 3 more hands. Oh, 4 out of 5. Let's level up our 2 pair. Ooh.
Interesting. I think you might be doing.
Trying to get a flush.
You got 2 hands. You did not get it. You can play your 2 8s, get a planet card, level up a flush. Oh, but do you really want to use that 10 of one of your hearts?
Oh, right. Try to get the
Flush next time. So play your last 2, right, as well, just to get rid of it.
Because the flush is going to be... Or I try and get the full house with a discard. Because I have 3 pairs.
Well, what do you have remaining? Do you have how many 10s, 2s, and...
Full house is the best.
Well, I mean, to draw from.
Do I have 10s and 2s and 8s to draw from?
You need one of those, right?
Yes. 2 2s, 3 8s, 2 10s.
The odds are pretty good you would get.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's a lot of cards.
There are 29 left in your deck.
And I would only be discarding 2 in order to do that. So it's not...
I see you go for the flush.
He says go for the flush. So play the 2 8s, get another planet card. And I'm trying to get the flush. I think I leave the... Gosh, do I play the other cards? Because if I leave the 10s and the 2s, maybe I draw a 10 or a 2.
I think you do not hedge in that way. You don't have the space to hedge.
I don't have the space to hedge.
I don't know the math. I can't.
I don't know the math either. An Excel spreadsheet might. This
Yeah.
is just a pair. I'm probably gonna get. I'm gonna get like another 6,000,
which is
or
great.
like four. It'll be like 4,000.
And you're going to get a planet card. Maybe it'll make your flesh even more valuable.
See how much it is.
So she's at a deficit of what? 1,500 points, something? 3 of a kind.
4,000. Okay, so I've got to get 11,000.
You got your flesh. You got you got your flesh, dog.
Oh yes. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
that's what I'm saying. Boom, 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 boom.
I definitely I didn't get.
No,
Yeah,
you
got
got
the flesh. Let's see if we can do it.
Big money, big money, big money. Place a little bit of Splatoon, or would you like to? I could do a Balatro run.
Ooh.
You could be my backseat driver.
I'm cool with either one. Would you join me in Splatoon?
I would play some Splatoon with you.
Okay. All right. Ah,
You want to Splatoon it?
that was close, man.
Yeah. I'm sorry, dog. Well,
Maybe-
you had a lot. It is a good sign. Like, it was only going to get obviously significantly harder.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think it wasn't going to look good.
But those spectral cards, I was going for more spectral cards.
Not to be.
Not to be. Or I can copy the seed and play it again.
Doesn't it just
To
does it start from the very beginning of the seed?
yeah.
Okay, so you can just try your exact.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's the same options, but then obviously you're gonna immediately. Oh, we were talking about branching decisions yesterday. Anyways, we will quit Balatro for now.
I'm gonna try to switch our title to Splatoon here.
Change this. Oh, you're okay. He's changing it live. Oh, and then you're gonna have to finagle.
I know. Will you do me a favor and
should be-
plug that in to that USB-C right? Find it. There. Yes, thank you.
What did I? Oh boy.
Just exit out there. It'll be
Oh boy.
all right.
Really good stuff. Okay.
Hey, Sega, good to see you, man.
Ooh, fun question.
Oh,
What is the most bizarre or unexpected thing that has ever happened to you while streaming?
that is an interesting question. Let's see.
You didn't get swatted.
I've never been swatted. That's the opposite of a.
I guess, although that's a real like knock on wood kind of
Yeah,
thing.
be careful what you wish for. Okay. And what is the? Well, let's see. We've had the real.
Should I turn this on?
Yes, please. Oh, I will have to do a thing. But that's okay. I'll actually have to change the monitor. Oh, it also didn't seem to
Do anything.
it did briefly. Let's try one more time, but that's not paired to mine. It's
We can stick with Balatro or did you already change it to say
I
Splatoon?
did, but it was not hard to change it back.
I can play some Midnight Suns.
Play some Marble Midnight Suns. keep up your sexy hot team.
Yes.
Do you want to do it? I'll swap it over. Why not? Let's play some Marvel Midnight Suns. Let's just keep keep it loose here. Go ahead and hit play, and I will work on this. Sega, sorry, I got so distracted. It's a great question. Thankfully, I've never had anything too crazy happen to me, but I have had the actual YouTube Jesus show up several times on stream and hang out with us, which was real nice. Had some great trolls here and
That
there.
might be.
Oh, let's fix your camera as well. I'm not sure.
What's gonna be a good place?
So we're gonna hold Alt as well, just so we can get you back in there. So
Alright.
hold Alt, then drag. This is what studio mode's for. There you go.
Ew.
It's on the fly stuff.
Like we said, we're doing it live. Yeah, Jesus has has come over and hung out in the chat, which is so cool.
we've
But not necessarily totally unexpected.
right. Unexpected, yeah. Mostly, nothing. I wish I had Sega. Wish I had a great story for you. Let's orchestrate one.
Yeah.
Let's get into let's come up with our thing that I'll be telling people for years is like, oh, I can't believe this happened to me.
You had like racist trolls.
Yeah, but that's not unusual.
And that's not an unexpected thing on YouTube. Was it from YouTube or Twitch? Or
I mean on
both.
both.
It doesn't
yeah.
matter.
So this game, why don't you explain a little bit, producer?
Oh, I should explain.
That controller should work. Hold this.
Thank you.
The buttons will be not the way you want them to be. The incredible, irritating Nintendo reversing
My-
buttons.
Mostly play Brothers on a controller, so I.
Sega says, YouTube Jesus, tell him more. Well, I tell you what, I will just share you. I'll just think of YouTube Jesus. You may recognize him. He's a pretty famous guy. He has a whole Vice little mini documentary about him, and he's been gracious enough to come spend his time with us, even though he's very busy answering all those prayers and shit.
He was actually here on Easter. In the chat.
He was hanging out with us on Easter, which is I mean, obviously he couldn't really hang out before Easter, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, or
but,
at least not
yeah.
the few days before. Yeah.
But he got his ass out that cave, and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna go on YouTube. Let's see what's going on the YouTube. He watched some Chilled Cow, and then he came over and hung out with us.
Doing right now.
What happened to my buttery smooth frames per second too? We want battles. We don't want
I know. I need to get back to
you causing Iron Man and Magic to make out with each other. We want
Yes.
battles. I think you can fast travel, maybe.
Oh yeah, map. I see.
I am looking for.
Oh, I was down. I was out at the Bloodgate. I don't need to be at the
jeez.
Bloodgate. Yeah. No. Literally, I think it's YouTube /
Jesus
Christ, maybe.
There he is at the Jesus Christ.
What's the address? Yeah,
YouTube at the Jesus Christ.
at the Jesus Christ.
He really does own the moniker of the YouTube Jesus, though. It's him. He's the one and only.
Let's see. I think I have to hold. That's what I gotta do is hold to fast travel. I hope you can't hear this. My dog is just being so annoying, so whiny.
I'm assuming they can't.
I'm so glad you can't. Am I okay? I'm supposed to go to Agatha.
Fights. Can we do the DLC fights yet? Can we do the DLC fights? Go to the Go to the fighting table. So, you can't do anything and you go talk until you go talk to that ghost.
I have to.
Not the Agatha we all know from what was that show? WandaVision. Very different take on this Agatha. More matronly and kind and less trickstery.
Right.
Also just a ghost too.
Yeah.
So this is one of the weirdest blending. I love this game dearly. I don't love dearly the part the producer is in right now, which is unfortunate percentage of the game. It is a blend of this quasi-adventure,
Hello, Hunter.
relationship game where you are doing a bunch of boring shit with a bunch of
With the right power
A to
and
C tier Marvel heroes.
you said something.
Doing some boring shit, occasionally funny shit, but mostly not interesting as she's skipping through.
What they
The rest of the game is the really great stuff, and that is also a Bizarro hybrid. It is an XCOM style game, so a CRPG, a Western sort of style RPG, a turn-based tactical role-playing game mixed with a card game, deck building type game like Dominion or Slay the Spire. And it is one of the most awesome, most fun combat systems. I love it. I could play. I just wish they would give us more, not talking to this ghost lady, but more beating people up with cards in a battlefield. It is just such a satisfying battle system. I played it when it came out, Christmas 2012. Loved it. And I picked up the season pass. Has all the DLC, a bunch of extra characters and side missions and stuff on sale a couple months ago, and she was always interested in playing it because she also loves a great card-based battle system. So she is playing the game up until the point where I can do those 6 side missions and get to experience it herself. But she is now in the I have to go talk to a bunch of assholes.
I don't even know who I need to talk to right now.
Oh yeah, it doesn't even show on your map at this point. Let's hit start, the 3 button.
What is this?
Strange Escape.
That's Strange Escape. I got
Let's
5.
What if I tap this? Let's see. Yeah, it's not even showing you right now. Like it usually has a
like the
an
next
indicator.
thing on the map.
Yeah. Let's just go to the map though for me, please. I just want to zoom out a little bit.
Yeah,
Right stick. Oh, that's maximally zoom.
Yeah, I don't get. That's my full zoom.
So let's see.
I gotta go to the gate. She was talking to me something about blood, so I probably need to go to the blood gate.
I think that's over here, maybe?
No, it's over the other. I don't know.
That's the perils of skipping. I have no idea what you're supposed to be doing.
I don't get why it's not even on the. It's over. Like, why isn't it even showing on the map?
Well, instead of, if you think that's where you need to go, let's just try going there. I think that's going to be the
Wrong way.
So you can always recheck the map, make sure you're going the way you want to be going. That is essentially a video game in-joke at this point.
It respects.
Yes. Started with a Call of Duty game to press F to pay respect at your Bros
Another host of the spirit's
16 gun
ambitions.
salute.
I wonder if he was as conflicted as
And
Robbie
people
was
found it
about
so,
being a ghost hunter.
humorously stupid that you start to see it crop up on things just as like a meme, I guess. So if you're looking to go the way you told me, because we want to get to fights, we're going to ignore a lot of. This is the way that you would want to be going.
This is
Reamer's Descent, there's a path that way. Up that's back towards the castle. That's in the castle.
that. Oh,
That's in the room. So left, there's plenty more the direction you came from that. You can go up that hill to your right. See those torches? Nope. Up the hill. Yeah. Is that where you want to go? I wasn't paying attention at all to what you were maybe supposed to be doing. Oh, I'm real sorry, everybody. Let's hit pause again, or the map button. There's got to be some kind of direction somewhere.
just.
So you can get some more colors for your guy.
Yeah. Hot pouch.
Not-
Oh, okay. Oh.
That's just
the
showing you the
chest.
chest.
Oh,
Oh, no, you can fast travel.
Oh. That was my Nintendo wrong button there.
So you're at the Blood Gate. Oh, Oshter's Cavern. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
Stuff.
Did we do all of the talking you needed to do to Agatha Harkness?
I think so. See, it's not.
I honestly have no clue. I wasn't paying attention at all.
I mean, I just assumed, like usual, the map would tell me what to do.
Which is usually a pretty safe thing. It seems pretty cruel not to give you a kind of you just need to sleep, maybe? You have your own like bedroom, I think.
Yeah.
So go to the place where you can fast travel again. Show grounds, maybe. Why? Yes. Go to whatever one is closest. You can't fast travel directly there. Oh, you can. Never mind. So you have a room. I think it's to the left, on the other side of the hall. Oh, that's it. Maybe you just got to go to sleep.
It's not Harry Potter, but it is very Harry Potter feeling. It is very like Hogwarts for Marvel's The Runaways and the.
All right, let's get to a battle. Let's get to
Wait,
actually the fun stuff.
What am I?
I'm guessing you're walking towards the one thing that looks like there is to walk towards.
Could it really be you?
That's your mom.
After all these
Oh,
Looking a little
hi,
less scaly.
Knowing Lilith.
see your face again.
A little less scaly than before.
Little
Wish I
scaly.
could say the same, mother.
Ooh. That was some shit. Oh,
Remember that, do you?
my 3D printer finished.
Yes.
I'm going to steal your
And taking
screen
you
for
out
just a second.
this
You
world
keep going.
then
Okay.
Will be mine.
We'll come right back to this.
I thought the words
I'm gonna see if I
finally
can't
opened your eyes.
Do a little magic for myself. Oh, no, I can't.
You mean this one?
To
Yes.
withhold the truth from you.
There you go.
But doesn't matter. I just printed off something from my 3D printer in the background. I have my little Mighty here, which I did a little bit yesterday, but I wanted a
And
cool
what
way to.
truth is that?
People like seeing the
truth
weed.
they are keeping from
It's like, oh, it just lays flat
you
here.
only.
Not
What?
interesting to look
What?
at. What is it? You
Where
barely
is it?
notice. So I was like, you know what? I bet somebody on the internet has already solved this for me. I went to one of the big 3D model repository sites, which there are a couple, typed in Mighty, and what do you know? Somebody has made the exact product already.
Is that
Hot
really
off the
hurt?
printers.
Hot off the printer.
A little stand. Whoa, that's the future.
That is the future. Just what a beautiful coincidence. It's like, oh, what color are you going to print this in? Well, you can see really the only color, there's a little on the logo and the power button, are orange accents. And what color did you already have in your printer?
It was meant to be. So let's use the Mighty next. Sega, this Mighty capsule, which I don't know if I showed them off last time. These things are so dope. So this is actually made by the same people. They're not paying me. The great Stores and Bickle. This is their like portable one. And you don't have to use these. But this is the coolest thing about it. I've got like almost 40 of them in here, of these things. So little tiny aluminum capsules that are pre-filled. I spent a bunch of time the other day filling these up with weed. You just pop them in your vaporizer, and they are good to go for, maybe up to 10 big old hits. And then once you're done, you just drop it out. You can clean it out later and put some fresh stuff in it, refill it, but you have a bunch of stuff ready to go. Don't have to clean anything at the time. Don't have to think about anything at the time. Don't have to pack anything at the time. You just take care of all that shit to begin with, and while you're nice and high, you don't have to worry about it. That is a much better system than pretty much any portable plant-based vape system that you have to do a lot more maintenance, even in the middle of the process. So, I've got my fancy new printed off 3D stand. I think it's maybe supposed to go in the other way, because it's got a little handy cord cut out. But I think it's
fitting better that way.
Yeah, 3D printers. They're not perfect, but they're good enough. So there's one in here already. Let's get it to our temperature and dedicated it to Sega. What's going on with you? I'll swap back now that I'm done talking about that stuff. Are we about ready to kick some ass?
I think so. I hope so.
Sega says Harry Pothead and the Sorcerer is stoned. That's a great Mad Magazine style retitling of the Harry Potters. I would have gotten a hell of a giggle out of that in 7th grade. And I
The intel cache we recovered.
don't mean that as a
With Central's help, I can decrypt
insult.
these babies.
My sense of humor is not as strong as it once was. I love Mad Magazine. I miss it dearly.
I'm sorry.
I was a Mad Magazine
The
kid,
bumper.
which
One of those things seems to
is
happen
probably
lot
a
more than it
thing
should.
Oh,
You-
sassy, Marvel.
most people under the age
Any
of
new leads?
25 don't know. Mad Magazine, probably.
The data encryption sequence. It's the latest from Hydra World.
Ooh, the latest from Hydra World.
I asked Tom.
Doctor.
Now that we've decrypted the intel, let's put what we've learned to good use. Check out the available
You got
heroes
hero
listed
ops.
on Central.
Rewards.
So you can basically send your guys out to go do things without having to fight, but they can't then fight with you in other battles. They just automatically do something.
Okay.
So you
So
can
I
send
could say
this one
Captain
requires
Marvel.
Captain Marvel. And now it means when you go to do a mission yourself, you
We're ready
can't
to
use
make a
Captain
move.
Marvel.
Okay.
Fuck
Cool.
Captain Marvel,
They
anyways.
have trouble.
Oh, I like her cards.
Yeah, she's great. New story missions are available.
Okay.
Ooh. Our Mighty's ready. Let's get it started.
Spider-Man. Protect Hydra
we
device.
still not
or
have-
supply run.
Our DLC. Hit right bumper for me, please. Nothing and nothing. I think we are still not ready for DLC time because you don't have Spider-Man yet.
I don't have
Yeah,
him yet.
maybe it's time to do the story mission with Spider-Mans.
There we go. Spider-Man's. Men's! Spider-Man.
I think you do get Spider-Man, so the cool kids.
I would be rotten inside. Fine. Time to return the favor.
Oh yeah, because I
We'll find
fought
it.
I fought
We'll run facial recognition on every
a big bad
surveillance camera in
Venom
the cloud.
earlier. The devil Venom.
Yeah, it's like Venom's not gross and slimy and creepy on its own. And evil enough. Venom gets amped up by an evil demon. Some shit. Who knows?
5 demon alien hybrid.
A level 5 demon alien hybrid. That's what I meant to say.
Demo Khan.
You know, you really do have a look.
Hunter's right. This isn't working.
On to plan C. Well, more like D.
Norman won't mind if I borrow a few Oscorp satellites at 45,000 feet, right?
Thanks, Iron Man.
Further, faster, baby. 80 seconds of this. Well, between Fisk and Madison.
Guys, they're live and they're trending.
Hashtag big alien activity.
Oh, it's time.
Not bad.
Thanks. Now imagine if you had just asked for help sooner.
No time for an after-school special. Patching it through. Patching it all.
Oh,
They should just listen to the cool kids.
I don't actually know if our audio is coming through at all. I think it might not be. I'm going to do one thing real quick, like everybody. I'm going to do this, swap our camera over, and I'm going to go just to see if I can. I do think it might have been potentially muted that entire time. Whoops. Oh, well. That's okay. You didn't need to hear it anyways.
Yeah.
It was kind of dumb. But it should be at least vaguely audible now. You gotta choose yourself. Oh, just click inside that screen. I'm sorry. And that should get you back. Nope. Uh-oh. Now.
Okay, so I get to do this.
Oh, and we've got about 30 minutes before the two of us have to jet set, so this might have to be a fast mission. We gotta really boogie on it. But that's okay. Take as much time as you need. I changed my mind completely. You want to explain some things maybe as you go along. Maybe not.
Maybe you explain.
I'll do my best. You just focus on the game. I will focus on both criticizing and backseat gaming, which everybody loves.
Yeah.
Everybody loves somebody, including the person being
Yes.
criticized. Yes.
You should find chat somewhere, though.
Oh, right. Yes. Thank you. All right. I've got that. Thank you. All right.
It's like caretaker.
Did I know somebody still?
Hero.
I should probably tell you the same thing.
Producer to be out there swinging around saving civilians. This isn't representative of being. It's better than this.
Yeah. Hydra Bob.
I'd seriously consider switching occupations if I were you, friend. I know, no job's perfect. But at the end of the day, It's all about the coworkers.
I just picked Magic randomly. I've never played it.
Oh, she's so cool. She's got sick portal stuff where you can like play a card that puts a portal on the map that you can then like kick people through to like set up chains of kicking people. She's great. I like Magic a lot.
Okay, Fallen Venom is hurling objects at the heroes. Any heroes inside the target area will take damage at the end of the turn. Move or abilities to reposition. Knock enemies into the target area. Turn the tables on them.
So it is time that she gets to beat the shit out of some guys now. And you're going to see that this is a role-playing game, an XCOM style tactical role-playing game, but all played with cards. But also
Like
environmental manipulation, terrain manipulation. So she can drew her deck of cards on her turn. Currently covered up by my camera. Don't worry about it. We'll reposition later.
We should probably go. Let's see if I can do it.
Perfect. Thank you. So, on the bottom right of the screen, it shows what all she can do, basically, on her turn. She can play 3 cards. She can redraw 2 cards. She can move any one of her 3 dudes. Her player character, who's not a real Marvel, it's created for the game. Or Spider-Man or Magic. The one of those C tiers we were talking about. Although played by Anna Taylor-Joy in a shitty X-Men spin-off movie.
Alright,
I know Anyways.
Alright, do I have any quicks?
So, she's got decisions to make. Again, she can play 3 cards. She can redraw any 2 of these. And when she picks a card, we'll talk a little bit more about the stuff it can do.
Oh, that's a good. Oh.
Yeah, you're getting to see how different the decks actually are. They're
Yeah.
very different. One of the incredible things about this game, its system, is each of the heroes is represented by a deck of cards, as we said, but the what those heroes can do are so perfectly thematic for both the character and for the things that you can actually manipulate and change this world. So Spider-Man is all about moving around the battlefield super quickly, repositioning yourself, and just being sort of super fast in life. She's got Magic, who's all about manipulating portals, place things on the battlefield to move things around quickly, whether it's teammates, bad guys. It's some really cool environmental manipulation stuff. All the bad guys have a certain amount of health, except for certain ones which just take a single hit, but mostly guys have an amount of damage you have to do before kill. Pretty nice. So she did an attack that moved the guy, and she moved the guy into the area that the boss is going to hit next turn. So everybody in there is going to take damage. So she wants to get out of there and move anybody bad in there, which she just pulled off. So she's played 2 cards. She's got one play left. She's got 2 redraws, so maybe that's a thing to consider. She can also move. She's got 1 move. She can just move her guys around, which is valuable for both getting out of the way of that big old attack and also for things like doing some of these terrain-based attacks. So this card she's playing right here has an ability called Quick, which means if she knocks out a bad guy, if she kills a bad guy with it, it doesn't actually cost a card play to use. So she used her 1 move to get next to the guy. And let's see what she does here. Oh, she's gonna get 3. You did a thing. Oh, you did not kill him
The
though.
highest standards.
So you did not get your.
Highest.
But he's stunned, so he won't be able to attack you next turn.
Okay. It was close.
Yeah.
Probably.
I think it is deterministic. It will like show you a skull or something if it
Yeah,
does kill
I
him.
could have known. Like,
So you are out of card plays. You can redraw.
just gonna, or I could do.
Well, you have moved already.
I've moved, but I could do one of these environmental.
So she has things called hero points. Cards, in addition to the printed benefit, some of them will give you a thing called hero points. It's printed on like the top left of the card. And you can use those cards to, or those points rather, those hero points, to do a variety of things. Like blow up some very conveniently placed explosive canisters.
It's gonna only hit him
Replace
for,
certain cards that also have a hero point requirement. She has a couple of those in her hands. There are a variety of the things that they can do, and she's debating on whether she wants to do them now or not.
not really useful to me.
Then let's move on. Maybe redraw for next turn even, if there's anything you... If they all look good though, feel free to hold on to them all, because you will still redraw, what, 3 cards?
62. Just gonna
Oh, your objective is not to kill everybody, it's to actually rescue all the civilians.
rescue the civilians.
So you probably want to do that very quickly next turn. That's a bad thing. That costs both a card play, it's one of your 3 cards, in addition, of course, to costing 2 hero points. So, you know, you've got to invest a lot of your turn's potential on taking care of that requirement. But you have to do it twice to win. Renzi.
Got Renzi. Okay, so this is fully charged.
Lilith must not have left instructions for Hydra on how to control her new pet. Can't say I feel sorry for them, but there's still civilians trapped here too.
Oh, cool. I can hear her too, talking in my head.
It's a comm system, the same one I activated.
Got 1 civvy saved.
Who's gonna be my next guest?
I don't think that you have the card yet. They have to get injured to be saved. It requires the card in your hand to do it.
Right, so I could redraw to try to get it.
Yes. Well, I don't know if it's in your deck or if it'll just happen based on
Next
something.
turn.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't even see the civilian out
I'm gonna
here.
assume it's gonna come naturally.
Okay.
Not something you have to like draw for.
Right. Damage.
So that's an or. You can either heal yourself, but you don't need to because all your guys are at full health, right?
It's quick, so if I can get somebody out.
The
Well,
guy you stunned before should be very much dead
yeah.
if you can get him.
Yep. Let's go ahead and do that.
So this means that she will retain her card play at 2 left because she killed that man, and you overkilled him.
That costs 0, but it'll be a card play.
Goes nice with your hero combo in the future. A 62.
60. So that guy's 60.
It requires
That guy's-
your player character and magic. They do it together. All right, that is going to be spent.
Strengthened free, but it also costs a card play. Right. Oh, here's a grunt. Another grunt. So I can do Pain Strike. There we go. This guy. This guy.
Try this on for size.
This for you?
Oh, he talked to me.
No retreat! Slow me down.
Oh, oh, frenzy. Why? What? It takes their turn after 3 cards are played, so that's why he got to do that. Well, dang. Should've. Anyways.
Aunt Venom.
Oh, yeah. But I don't have 1 card play, so I can't do that. Or. I can. Let's kill him. He's annoying.
Together
Girl power.
Nicely done.
Together.
Oh, free does not cost a card play. I could have done that. Oh well. Is strengthened for the rest of the play, or would it be only that 1 turn? Do you know?
It might be permanently.
Just wait till next turn.
It is a freebie.
It's a freebie. Venom, what did you do? Poor Hydra.
I always hold a grudge. More of them are joining the fight.
We don't care about these grunts. A hero is dazed and unable to act. Other heroes must take a number of actions before the dazed effect wears off. They will be displayed on their hero's health bar. So,
If
rescue.
one creature will run out of things to throw.
Okay,
Better yet, let's make sure he has no one to throw at.
Gotta get
Gotta get these people to safety.
right. Alright, so rescuing the civilian, I don't have enough heroism. It will take me 1 more point. So I could see Hunter's in the way. If she can just get rid of. At least she can. Oh, she'll still be in his circle. Maybe I'm gonna. Let's just go here. Move it.
We
Even for
even for Hydra.
The barks in this game are so terrible, though. Oh my god. The little one-liners that all the people say. It's one of the many cases you can find in video games where they just didn't record nearly enough of them. And
For
by about the 10-hour mark in, you've heard them all.
finish.
Hell yes.
Defeat. Oh, now I need to defeat. Or sorry, I have to
This is
defeat.
gonna be perfect timing.
Perfect time.
We'll lock them up and say goodbye.
Yeah.
The next to fall.
Oh, thank you, Hunter.
Wow.
You two ever work with a guy named Craven?
Okay, this guy has got 68. Wow, that's a lot. Oh, right. So we'll play that one.
Coming at you.
Strong.
Nice.
Do
Let's do this.
Force Fallen Venom to. Oh, do I have to beat Venom? But he's not out here on the.
No, it's because he
the
throws
red.
stuff all the time too, so he just moves that. You're gonna want to do some redrawing.
Yeah. So redraw is my X, which really looks like Y on my controller. So you got draw 2 Spidey cards, 1 fast, 1 resist, +1 move. Okay.
Redraw Taunt Venom, for sure. You don't need to.
Yeah.
Ooh, quick!
Damage this turn.
Well, he's just a minion, right? You kill him instantly. Oh, you can do him with hero points. Oh, you don't have any hero points. But you can do your call to action. Get 6 of them.
Yeah. A thing to do. It's still not going to damage. Ooh, oh, maybe I can.
You'd have to move behind him. But you'd have to do your spider sense. Because you're out of... Oh, no, you got one move.
Yeah, I haven't moved.
Oh, but you need the hero points, though, to do that. Remember.
Oh, right.
Yeah. And I don't know if that's a wide enough arc to get the guy anyways.
It's
Yeah. Well, let's do your...
Okay.
You're gonna need the hero points to do any of this, really.
So let's do that.
I don't think you're gonna be able to kill them both this turn, for sure.
Really counted them. Okay. I'm gonna try.
And remember, everything's take backable until you've, like... So you can move your person there and see.
Yeah.
And then if it doesn't work out. So let's give it a try.
Oh, I can't move. You're right. It is just out of range. Wow, that's...
Well, you can kill him with the box. You see
No.
the minion, he only requires...
I was trying to go for this guy.
Well, I don't
for
think you
the-
have enough damage anyways to do it this turn. That wouldn't be he has like 80 shield.
Right.
You have, and you don't have nearly. I mean, you've got even with that 20, it just wouldn't be close. Do you just want to move in the vicinity of the?
Okay, I didn't use up my move, which is good.
So you just have to move anywhere within
I
that
just wanna-
arc.
With him with a box, which since he's a... And... Let's see.
And remember, he's only going to get to do one attack, and then it's over. Then you'll be able to get him next time. So you don't have to. That's probably not the. That's probably not a bad thing to do. Just set yourself up.
Cost. Just setting it up. Okay.
Looks like it's up to me.
You need some cards.
Right. Feeling it.
Great. The turn.
He gets to throw his.
He's-
There are a lot of air conditioning units.
And he's so patient.
Yeah.
It
Thanks
feels
for-
like he could just come down here and
Yeah.
mess with us.
Something is wrong.
Oh, is she gonna be stunned now? Let's see.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Now's your chance to hold
Move
on
his
to
ass
the
next to
shield
an
door.
explodey
Don't
thing.
leave any hide.
Yeah.
There's a barrel drum in the corner.
There's this thing.
That's
This thing.
you want the,
Well, I
the
could-
biggest damage one.
I could move him next to this one and maybe knock him into the range of that. No, that's too complicated.
Yeah. Let's get him.
What's this
That's
detonates? And I could have him. Oh, I could also have him here in the scary zone.
Well, hopefully he'll be dead before then.
Hopefully, he'll be dead before then.
The portal's free, by the way. The other one, the limbo portal.
That this overlaps the limbo portal.
Cool. Wrong one. Nope.
Gosh. To pick the enemy, I want to move him to right here.
Our cards are so cool.
Yeah. That's because with the items, there's so many times that it's like, oh, they're not in the right spot.
Then you look.
Okay, now Spidey's gonna do this move, so he gets out of the way.
This one's for you.
Nice, and he is now down.
He's gonna die when Venom
Yes.
throws the thing.
But you can get him before then. You got 2 cards. He's only got like 20 damage. Up here.
Up here is for 24.
That it leaves him with 7 left.
That will do.
But it'll be okay. Just give him a quick kick.
Just give him a quick kick.
Yeah, that one gives him plus 12 damage.
Just a normal KO.
You did it.
I did it. Thank you, backseat driver.
Now let's get to Venom and stop all this.
Next time.
Next time.
No.
The words, they work for me.
As well with Venom's whole deal.
The whole Venom fetish world they're in. I feel like once they are becomes in horns, it's just going to get even
Hornier?
yeah. All right, we're gonna have to defeat Fallen Venom later. Let's make sure we save here, producer.
See.
Oh well, let's just assume that it has. I think it does.
Hopefully.
Fingers crossed.
We'll find out later.
We can replay the last one if it did.
Yeah.
Anyways, take care, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see everybody.
Sure.